I am incredibly sorry to be making this video, though I'm incredibly sorry that and I am especially sorry that it has to come out on my birthday too, but we are in genuine need of help. This is not a jokey video. This is not a video where I just make jokes. This is a serious update that that's just really pains me to tell you. Essentially, just here are the things I'm going to be talking about. The reason for my departure, her, the plan for the future of this channel, and some projects I'm working on. And I'm going to make a quick TLDR of the first two, as they are much more important. So essentially this video is just me begging for help as, okay, so the first one, the reason for my departure. The reason for my departure is my mother recently got cancer. She has gone through treatments. She is recovering right now, but it's still going to be a while, and so I have quickly made a small departure from this channel, saying basically in the hopes that I'll just be focusing on school more, as my grades have been failing a lot, and in order to help my mother in case she essentially needs my help. And then the next thing is in being the future of this channel. I am still gonna plan on making gameplay content and animations, but I'm gonna be more so doing just like drama summaries, basically being a filthy commentary channel. Well, basically, yeah, I have discussed some dramas with my parents that I've been very interested in, like the whole Steppenwolf situation, and because of how interested that I was and how well I described it, they really think I should become an attorney. Unfortunately, becoming an attorney is very difficult, so I decided commentary channel will be enough. And then we also have a few projects which I'm skimming over. So that's enough of the TLDR. This video is just a black screen. And so yeah, my mother has had, as I stated in the quick TLDR, my mother has had cancer. I think it was pancreatic cancer. I forgot. I just don't know. And so basically, I decided to just take a break from all of my social medias, except for YouTube. For YouTube, I really want my main audience, which is again on YouTube, to make sure, just to say, hey, I'm alive. I have not died. I am still doing well, and I'll tell you right now, I am not doing well, even though I am alive. Basically, yeah, my mother got cancer, and we are very much struggling to keep up in terms of like paying. Like, our previous house that we were living at had got far too expensive to live at. And so we decided to move into the temporary house, which is what we were using. We are staying in this house for like a year, or until we find an actual home, as opposed to just an overglorified apartment. So it's basically just a combination of house prices going up and game prices going up, which is another thing, and cancer treatments. Basically, is just not gonna work out well for us. So basically, that's just another thing. Is just grades. For me, I'm not really good at focusing. If you don't know, I am on the autism spectrum. I does not know where I reside on this spectrum, but my parents and I assume that I have something called Asperger's syndrome. Yes, that haha funny one from that one South Park gag, like where Eric Cartman shoved burgers in his butt, but enough. I'm not gonna continue joking. This is actually genuinely serious. So basically, I'm just trying to ask, please just subscribe to my channel and watch my videos so that way I can actually make this channel monetize. I really want this to be a thing, where I can just live a steady, stable, normal life off of this career. I really want to like set up like a Patreon or like a GoFundMe, but my parents really just don't want me to. I've even thought of getting a actual real like McDonald's or a cashier job, just so that way, hey, I can help my parents, but my father's picking up a third job, so that way he can actually put food on the table and get me the games, so that way I can review them. And at the same time, it's just really, yeah. And if you also don't know, as you could tell from my voice, I am indeed a minor. I have just turned 16 today, so yeah, happy birthday to me. We're most likely not gonna make it out of this with a home or possessions. And so, another thing is my mental health. Again, I am on the autism spectrum, which means that my mental health, it just goes down the drain really quickly. There have been an amount of times where I have thought about picking up the knife on that counter or putting it in my chest. Like I literally just on the point of, should I jump out of this window and get hit by a car in order to make my parents' lives much better? My parents are not really taking this whole thing well either. They have really lashed out their anger on me by yelling at me, calling me names and calling me things like selfish, idiotic, dumb, stupid. And they have even swore a lot too. Now, for the second thing, the future of the channel, I am genuinely thinking of changing my style of content. Not too badly. I will still post gameplay and animations, but I am also thinking of bringing back a drawing, since I haven't drawn any Pokemon in a while. And I'm also thinking of doing commentary style videos where I just explain dramas. In fact, I'm thinking my next video should just be an overall summary of Jax Melons versus Sniper Wolf. And my own opinion on that matter. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry again. A quick go back to why I decided to take a break from YouTube thing. My physical health has also been going down too. And it's to the point where every time I'm on the toilet, I either have diarrhea or I puke. Yeah, that's a fun nightly routine. Just take a shower for a long while in order to calm down over a very stressful day, go to the toilet, puke, then have diarrhea, then try to go to sleep despite insomnia. Yeah, back to future of the channel. Also, yeah, I'm gonna bring back drawing videos, and I am planning on going more into commentary style videos. As the reason why I'm going to do commentary style videos is my parents really think I should be an attorney. Since I have greatly described in detail several rules themes. And so those several things are like the Jacksonville sniper situation and the whole stuff like that. And I really think I should become an attorney because of how well I describe things and my general sense of justice. Like, I do not want Sniper Wolf to just get away with a slap on the wrist. I genuinely want her in jail. So my parents think that I should become an attorney for like a big social media website like YouTube. Basically, just pick up their act where they do a dumb decision, sort of thing. Like, hey, this creator did some pretty illegal stuff, so do not try and make sure that they get out with no punishment. Instead, ban this channel from existence. And that's basically what my parents think I should be. But unfortunately, attorney school would be far, far too much, and I really do not plan on being an attorney, though I do really want to play the Phoenix Wright games for this channel. That's a video I should look out for. Or as I do have the Phoenix Wright games on my wish list is for Steam. So yeah, and now enough for the future of this channel. Well, now we'll go on to projects I'm working on. I have many, many more projects I'm thinking of working on other than these two, but these two are the two that I'm thinking the most, like the most effort into as of this moment, and putting the most effort into in general, and the ones that I think will be actual things the most. So I'm going to tell you first about JMT Journal. Basically, it's just supposed to be a review website for things I like, and it's like, basically it's just a combo of game review, show review, and movie review. And it's also gonna be a journal as well, where I just update you with like general life stuff as well. So yeah, I'm going to put out a few concept arts for that I've been working on. And another thing I'm working on would have to be a project that it has two names. There's James the Games Finder, which is going to be a YouTube channel where it's supposed to be just like a whole thing, like it's just gonna be like an ARG. It's not quite an ARG. It's supposed to be more so of a mystery hunt sort of thing, where basically watch the videos of this guy named James. My name's not James, it's James. And so this guy named James just describes his findings of this long lost game called Play the Role. Obviously, play on the term role-playing game or RPG. So basically, it's supposed to describe. It's basically supposed to describe this man's journey through insanity as he looks through the history of this long lost game as he uploads the files that he was able to find on YouTube. So yeah, here are my inspirations for these things. My main inspiration for JMT's journal is gonna have to be early websites. Like, I'm looking for this to be an early 2000s, late 1990s whole like nostalgia trip. For those that grew up with like the earliest phases of the internet, back when the news stations thought it would be a trend and a fad, basically. So basically, JMT's journal is going to be inspired by early blog posts and websites. Where basically it was just the same thing, and journal life stuff, reviews for things. And another whole bit of inspiration would have to be the Spampin' Sweepstakes basically, I'm thinking of having a whole lot of like hidden links in there to like secret Easter eggs that are just like supposed to be like fun little like things you could find by like randomly clicking on the screen, sort of stuff. Yeah. So my two main inspirations for Jamie's journal are the Stampton sweepstakes and early internet blog posts. And my main inspiration for Play the Rules / James Games Finders would have to be the early YouTube videos of just basically it's just a guy sitting in front of the camera discussing his findings of something, or like discovering secrets and discussing secrets. And another inspiration would have to be that one card game where it just had a million secrets, and even in real life ARG. Some cutscenes of that game were basically of a guy discovering his findings with the game you're playing in the game. And I forgot what the name of the game is called, but Backpack covered it, so you may be able to find it. Another one is FNAF World. That's basically a FNAF World is not at all scary unless you do some certain things. So basically, the guy in the but not really ARG, the guy in the series, James, is gonna be like trying to do different glitches in order to find something scary, and the whole series is just supposed to be him losing his sanity. Over like certain findings of the game's past and the files, some concept art, or even in the game itself that made it to the final release via glitches. And I'm also thinking of making a playable version of Play the Rules, so yeah, that's something that'll take a long time. Those are the two main major projects I'm working on, and that would be outside of this channel, but just in general, I just really want you to like have more watch time of my channel, subscribe. I really want to make this a career, and I'm in serious trouble financially. I am so sorry I have to ask. I am literally begging on my knees right now. I am just in trouble. I'm incredibly sorry for this. I really hope you take me up on my offer to just play me in the background or something, or maybe even like make alternate channels to subscribe me. I just don't care. Get me too late. My goal is make this